Alright, we are currently online for the Team Rival Gaming against Future Like Ours clan match. This is a best of 9 clan match, and excuse me, it's going to be the all-kill format. So there's a potential for one player on one of our teams to go ahead and take out all the other team's opponents.
Okay.
So yes,
Hear me
Valor.
at all?
Yeah, just prepping the stream. Oh crap! Hey.
Yeah.
Stream is online.
At all?
You cut off at the last second.
Okay. I will fix that.
That was better that time.
What about now? Is it good now?
Yup.
Alright.
I think this is the first time we've met Valor.
I am new.
Just of the last couple days.
Probably since the beginning of Season 6, but I haven't been doing too much. Because I've been working a lot lately.
Sounds just like me, except for I think it was on randomly last Sunday, and then I ended up being part of the clan match and ended up streaming, and then the activity for me just went boom to the roof.
Gotcha. Has the match been started yet? Are we in?
Not yet.
Okay. That's what I'm waiting for. My internet's so crap where I would stream it. Because I'm in the process of moving right now, so everything's just crap right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll be back in 20 seconds.
Sounds good. Alright, looks like our stream's online and good to go. Perfect. Should log into this profile.
Alright. I need to close the hell out of everything.
Alright, looks like I got invited in. I'm trying to get you suggested.
Okay.
Are you in the chat, Valor?
With TeamSpeak?
No, for the FLO versus TrG in game.
Yeah, I'm in the chat.
Oh my god.
I believe so.
Stop it.
I don't see you in the chat.
No, I don't see me either. If you could. Thank you, whoever invited me.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
This guy set up that
Terran versus Terran.
twice to kill 3 Murlocs. Oh my god.
Oh. What race do you play?
I play Zerg. What do you play?
Oh, I play Zerg.
Perfect. Zerg buddies commentating.
We won't be fucking biased. Well, I guess we'll be on the Terran side, won't we?
Yes. Da, 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 da.
I assume you know a little bit about the game.
A little bit. Enough to keep my end going.
It's just some of the last casters I watched, they were from the other team, and it was Terran versus Terran and Terran versus Protoss, and they were just like, yeah, he's building a Marine. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know the general stuff, so. At least I have not heard any feedback that suggested
Alright.
otherwise.
Gotcha.
What rank are you?
All right. Slender says go as the game launches.
Leroy! On the roof?
You want to go ahead and introduce our players?
Sure. In the upper right hand corner, we have our blue TrG player Riley, and in the bottom left, we have FLO's Slender. Now we are playing a Terror versus Zerg. I'm excited to see what all happens.
Yeah, we're gonna see how both of our players open up, because that's really gonna determine the flow of our clan match.
I see what you did there. Now, I
Definitely.
haven't seen anyone from Team FLO play, so I'm really excited. I'm keeping my vision on FLO right now just to see how he plays. I feel like he's going to play fairly standard. That Overlord is popping out.
We do see a in-base supply depot right around our command center, so that's not going to suggest us anything at this time.
Nah. He might throw a barracks inside as well, just to get a little bit faster of a Reaper out. Yep, with that refinery going down, it might very well be that Reaper.
Yeah, definitely with that 12 gas and then getting the barracks on 13, that's going to suggest that there's going to be at least 1 or 2 Reapers coming out at minimum.
FLO's checking around. He's trying to see if there's any type of proxy barracks. I believe he's going up for the scout now. He was having a bit of a indecision checking around his natural.
And notice how FLO's actually going pool first. This is pretty interesting. You don't see many Zerg players do that unless they're expecting a lot of aggression.
Well, this is a really good map for Reapers because up at each one of the bases there is that little side jump where Reapers can come up and cause a lot of harm to your drones. Oh, he's attacking the SCV of Riley there. Trying to cancel that barracks as much as possible. He did put a delay on it. He is causing that thing to be extremely late. He is not going to have those Reapers out at the exact time he wants.
He actually bought himself a lot of time with that. Like, you would think that that barracks not completing within like 10 seconds wouldn't do too much, but that changes the whole dynamic of the match.
Yeah, and FLO now has his expansion down. Spawning pool is done.
Note that
got
he is
6
actually
slings in the
building
way.
a reactor right away.
Yeah.
Well, that was like my last match.
So he might be switching. He might either try to continue with the Reapers with the reactor so he can get that one extra one to make up for the lost time, or he might just go right into Marines.
It actually looks like he's building a factory
For
right now,
the-
so I'm guessing
maybe
he's
the
going to do
Hellions.
Hellions.
Maybe the Hellions. Sixlings are making their way across the map now. They'll be able to get inside, unless the SCP hurry up and closes up the wall.
Close the wall, close the wall. No, and he goes, put the
He's
command
going for
center
the
down.
CC, and they just walk right on in. Ooh, cancels the factory. Okay, he's going to go attack the SCV to stop the command center. He's started to cancel a refinery.
Yeah. Places a supply depot down to prevent any lings from coming in, so that's nice.
Yeah,
right there.
so it'll stop that damage there. He needs to take care of these lings. There you go. Hey, got to surround on 1 or 2 of them. If he can just hold it off for a little bit. Get a Marine or 2 out. Or he's getting a Reaper. He actually did go with some Reapers, and they're heading down to the base. Okay, oh, pull that Reaper up, Riley. You got to pull that Reaper up. Fight off those lings there.
It looks like he's
Down
going to
and
clean
float.
up, but at what cost?
I
Yeah, Flo's over here. He's making drones, getting queens, just playing a normal game, getting both of his extractors. So I expect some Evo chambers soon, and if he'll saturate them, so he can get those upgrades that he needs to just get even that much more up on his opponent. He did see that the command center was building for Riley. He knows he delayed it for a good long time, but he knows that the command center is coming.
We do see the Reapers moving across the map. We'll have to see what kind of information they're getting. With speed,
He's gonna go up that
It's
ramp
about
there.
yeah. So he'll be able to get a
little bit of
poke into
damage
the
done,
main
but that
base.
queen is there, and there's another one already in the main as well. Oh, he sees it. He's going to take these Reapers out before they get a chance to do anything. Oh, loses one of the Reapers. He could have went down the ramp and saved that one. You want to knock out some of those creep tuners? Denying creep from any Zerg is one of the most annoying things I think I ever have to deal with. It's just I have to go out there and waste the time to build that creep back up again.
Right, it's annoying and it's actually effective. I think it was
Yeah.
Bomber that played against Scarlet one time on Akalon Waste, and all he did was deny creep for Scarlet, and that made Scarlet basically like a bronze level player after that point.
And Scarlet's so good about spreading out her creep too, so it probably just drove her crazy. The command center is down for Riley. He's already starting to build out those SCVs, Hellions, and Marines here to protect against. We have about 7 roaches on their way in. Oh, that bunker is not going to be done in time.
Let's see if our Terran player is able to hold it off. We see some micro back from our Marines. One roach was about to go down, but is microed back very, very well, taking out that SCV, building the bunker.
Bunker is, yeah, he's going to have to retreat. I assume he's going to let the orbital finish, then lift off.
Yeah, he'll be able to finish it off in no time. Or excuse me, lift it up in no time.
Yeah, he's building Marauders now, trying to prepare. Two mines are coming out, but I don't know if they're going to be out in time for this wall. Wall's going to be down.
Yeah. While it's going down, the roaches will begin their march in.
Slender is playing very aggressively. He sent in those lings, was able to sneak in, got real lucky, and now the roaches are just piling in. Oh no, and the Hellions get stuck trying to bait the roaches into the mines behind them, but couldn't push through. The roaches just stood there hitting them.
And we see the SCV pull in. Let's see
SCV's pull against roaches. This might be GG.
Definitely GG here. So that's pretty much game for our FLO team.
Lings are coming in, and of course the mines come up the second they come through. Does take out a good bit of them, but just one unlucky mishap after the other. Marauder is finally out. Don't know how much he's going to do. Yeah. And that's GG. FLO takes game 1.
So thoughts about how that game turned out, Valor?
I feel it was just really one unlucky thing after the next. If he was able to have that walled, if he was able to have his wall, the Lings wouldn't have been able to get inside and cause the damage that they had.
Yeah, I think it's usually pretty standard to actually have that wall off done by that time to prevent those Lings.
He was just trying to play a little greedy, I think, to be able to get those Hellions and things out that he was prepping for. But one supply depot, you could have lowered it. Just play a little more defensively. He wanted to get that CC down. He could have made that part of the wall as well, but I think he was just trying to hide it from the Zerg player.
Right. Well, as Team Rival Gaming is about to choose their second player to go out, we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break, and then we'll be back with Game 2 in just a moment. Stay tuned.
I was like, this is not the player. Kier, where you at?
Looks like we're waiting him to go in. And he's been removed.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, we're trying again.
Oh, I got the girl.
Oh, he says re-invite me to game, please. He apparently didn't like that first invite for some reason. And he's still
I wonder
not
if it's
answering.
his game plan. Oh, no, there we go.
There we are. Another TVZ. Hopefully this turn does a little better.
Way effective if you can not incapacitate, but like smoker, hunter, or jockey, whoever got blue in the nick.
Ooh, it's a Terran, so I don't have to change my overlay
Yeah.
at all. Perfect. We'll update the score, I guess.
No, it's not.
All right, counting down. Here we go. Game number 2. We have 5 total.
Yep, we're good to go.
All right. 2 bronze. There we go.
All right, got our overlay updated. No.
Do you want to go ahead and announce our players?
Right on that. On the top left-hand corner, spawning as a blue Zerg, we have our defending champion. It is Slender. In the bottom right-hand corner, from Team Rival Gaming, we have another Terran player being sent out. It is none other than the purple Kier.
Kier saying YOLO Master Race.
Even including the hashtags on there. That's balls.
you gotta throw that hashtag in there.
Oh yeah.
So we see a pretty early scout out for our Terran player. It looks like he's gonna maybe set up for an 11-11
Possibly. He's got that instant.
or proxy Reaper actually, based on what
Yes.
position he's going.
Yeah, he's throwing down some type of trigger. Slender's probably feeling pretty confident. He won that first game against the Terran. He's probably going to try something somewhat similar because he did throw out that Overlord. He's going fairly standard. The Overlord will scout, actually, the barracks.
Yeah, he sees it. He
Ugh.
saw that SCV. Now he's checking.
So
And he's going to see it right about now.
smart. Well, I mean, hopefully he's paying attention. Yeah, he's already started his spawning pool. Yeah.
Oh baby.
So Slender should be good at finding and protecting
good.
against this.
Oh my
Oh yeah, he definitely saw it that time. His camera view shot over. Clear is still going with it though. He's hoping that he'll be able to get that Reaper out soon enough to actually cause some
Shooting me
damage.
right in the face and then he blinded him.
See the barracks done, and it looks like he's going to start his
And there's
Reaper
the
now.
Reaper. Yep, there's the Reaper. These Terrans, ballsy, they like doing these no
Oh
walls,
my god.
proxy Reapers and such.
I'm just a new jumper.
Does this SCV look like he's coming back really quickly?
I know, that's what I was
Like,
saying.
look at this.
He's got stem on without
Without losing any
any of
health.
the damage.
Imba.
Yeah. So Slender saw the Reaper, but he continues to expand.
Oh, there we
wow.
go. Whoa.
Yeah.
Game over.
There we go. What the fuck? Oh Jesus! I knew you were so correct. I thought that SCV was. Oh goodness! Cover tripping balls.
That's just it though, like you can get down that cliff.
I think game speed just oh.
That was extremely satisfying. Oh. In the league, yes sir. I love how it just kept going faster and faster. No one wanted to fix it. They just said, let's just keep going.
Right. Well, I saw the SCV go by really fast.
Wow.
And it
Alright,
looks
so
like we're gonna have a remake.
Wow. That was a good. And Clear takes the win. That's what I'm gonna say. TRG for the win.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get this game reset up here. Should take a couple seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and see if our Terran player decides to do another Proxy Reaper.
if there's another Proxy Reaper and it's the same map, it'll be hilarious.
It's a Goomba.
Oh, that map.
Toasty.
That was.
I mean, I thought it was weird too when I saw the SCV because I was like, wow, he is moving fast, but
Let's cancel lines are.
Ruh-roh. No, StarCraft, don't crash. No.
oh, don't say that.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Is Echelon Waste or Echelon Flats the Heart of the Swarm version?
Echelon Waste is the heart of the swarm? Yeah, Waste is heart of the swarm. he said, please don't make me make it. I don't want to. I don't want to mess up again. Yeah, Echelon Waste, I believe, is the heart of the swarm one. Good old Kaboosh. Uh-oh. We're missing.
Hunter Spitter.
Missing Kier.
Yeah. The assholes didn't want to invite Kier.
Where are you, Kier? Where are you? There he is.
Well, I feel like that was slightly in favor of Kier, though. He was able to maybe redo this proxy.
Why won't it let me invite him to the game? Wait.
Poor FLO messed it up for his own team. He was going to be looking nice. Are we
What?
able to redo from replay? Even though it's a different map, supposedly. Oh no, because it'd be a replay of the same map. Never mind, ignore me.
Okay, now let's run.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be good now.
Orange Terran.
You're going down there? Ooh.
Alright.
Kira is stating that he's ready to go, so we should be able to get game number 2 going.
Go, go, go. They probably spawned by now. Oh, smoker!
Alright, we're just gonna pretend that second game
Thank you.
was a figment of our imagination in a land somewhere far off and far between.
Oh, I fucked up. I might have started a fire.
It looks like we lost Valor actually, so we'll wait for him to get back here. But I'll go ahead and do this solo until he gets back.
Yeah.
Oh, if Valor dropped, then is probably waiting for Valor to load up, which means it's delaying everyone loading up. So we might be sitting here for a moment till the game registers that Valor is no longer here and loading.
Yeah, that was nuts.
All right, in the top left-hand corner, we have our purple Terran player opening up with a proxy Reaper. Will he do it again? It is Kier.
Sorry about that. I actually got disconnected from the internet for a moment.
Yeah, I noticed that. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have our Zerg player, the defending champion so far. It is Slender. Are you in
All
game?
I am. I don't know how it kept me in game, but wanted to kick me off
Are
of
you
the
kidding me?
or chatting, but I'm here. All right, Kier going a little more standard this time. He's putting that supply depot off at his wall.
We do see Slender is actually changing his Overlord pathing to look for proxies.
He's gonna go ahead
thinking
and
it's
look for
gonna be
these
the same.
proxies. Yeah. Well, should just be a standard scouting SCV. Hopefully he's not going to try anything tricky. He should know that Slender's ready and prepared. Ooh, lag. Alright, Kier's
Well, at least one of us
actually-
is okay.
Yeah, Slender is actually sending out. Ooh, he was sending out the drone to scout and catching the SCV. SCV's just trying to do a simple little scout, make sure there's no 6 pull or anything coming down. But there is a relatively early, or it was right at 15, a 15 pull. He's not going to take any chances.
Fuck me.
All right, we see our SCV going out, and it looks like he's going to go CC first based off the minerals he has.
Yep.
And there it goes.
Going CC first. Hopefully, yeah, he's coming down to finish off that wall, I believe.
He has to at this point. Is he going to do it? Is he? Whoa.
He's
Is he going to get
before
it?
the drone gets in. The drone got
the
it
drone's in.
Drone sees. Drone should be going up checking for gas, making sure if that's there, but he opted not to.
Yeah, and he's just going to leave.
Yeah,
What if he knows
simply
about
got
this
out.
SCV?
SCV was just sitting there. He's like, "Oh, see,
Oh, there we go. Building the barracks.
but you've trapped your SCV out. Lower your depot. Yeah, get back in."
Let him back
Alright,
in.
he's
He just
actually
wants to
putting-
work.
Yeah, he's putting the engineering bay. He was actually preoccupied putting the engineering bay down at Slender's Natural to try to delay that mining time. He's waiting to cancel. You can see him looking at it. But he's gonna. There it goes. He saw Lings, figured he needed to cancel now before it got out of hand.
Right. And we do see the hatchery gets put down eventually. So Zerg running a little bit slower, but we'll see if he can catch himself up.
Yeah. He's going to take those towers, send 2 Lings up to the his opponent's base, see what he can't find there. 2 barracks came down.
Yeah, generally when you go CC first, most people follow it up with two actual racks going down.
Yeah.
So 3 total.
Yeah. He's getting that refinery down now. He's going to be putting these Lings here to block the command center from being able to land. Try to catch back up into the game. Queen is out for Slender. Overlord poking up in the right hand corner of Kier's base. Going ahead and getting the tech clap. He's looking to get that either that early stem pack. I think he's worried about some type of aggression because he's putting down that bunker now.
I think Kier was watching our last game, so I think he has that bunker definitely secured and playing a little bit safer than he could be.
Yeah. I'm real
we
upset
do
that he's
see-
gone for this. Continue.
Yeah, combat shield just started, so that'll be done in just about 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, he's playing extremely defensively. I'm real sad that he hasn't started this orbital sooner or moved it down sooner, since he did take such that trying to play a more economic greedy style, but then never took advantage of it.
Right.
SCV is making its way across the map now.
He's just gonna check to see if there's a third base, or if he needs if he can macro up some more, or if he has to get ready for a timing push.
Yeah. Double gas in the base of Slender here. And SCV gets taken out. No scouting information whatsoever. That one single link still in the base of Kier's natural, just waiting to deny that command center if needed.
No, you're not.
We do see the factory going down here, so he's going to start working on getting his kind of tech, and we'll see what kind of bio play he wants to go.
Yeah. Now, something that's been real strong and heavy against Zergs lately is this Marine Mine medevac type play.
Okay, one of my favorite things.
And with getting that quicker CC, it's definitely more viable. You're able to do a little bit more.
We do see a little push coming out from our Terran player. Looks like he's going to at least try to deny some creep, I assume is what he can do with this size of a force.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do too much. One of the queens has transfuse. If lucky, he might be able to pick off a queen.
I turned the corner right into that.
We see the scan go down.
Creep immediately denied. All those lanes. Combat shield is wonderful.
Yeah, combat shield's keeping them alive, and he takes out all the link with relative ease, and he's going to go ahead and take out some queens as well.
He took out the queen with the most energy, or
yeah.
was trying to. There it goes.
There he goes.
One down, queen 2, and queen 3 will shortly fall. This is a big push, or big damage to Slender here. He needed those queens.
We do see the Baneling that's just finished for our Zerg
just
player.
finished now. 8 lings are on their way. Gonna take out that Overlord. And that might be the end of the Marines, but good damage. Good damage. Was able to stop a lot of that. Oh, one Marine just stays behind.
It is the Marine's last stand. And it looks like he's just going to continue to shoot down this drone right here.
Yeah, I think he finally noticed after that drone kill that wasn't needed. He's able to finally put down that CC.
Sorry, Chelsea.
The Zergling was not there in time.
We do see the starport was made during that aggression, and then the tech lab was made in the factory here. So siege tanks started to be produced here.
Yeah, I assume those tanks might be coming out sometime soon. Reactor going down on the starport. We'll definitely see some medevacs.
11 banelings being made.
Ooh, this killing an Overlord's a big deal. He won't be able to reinforce as well. But those are a lot of banelings.
A lot of banelings, and we're going to see how much damage that they're going to do here.
Ooh,
here they come.
Ooh. Luckily, the bunker took out a lot of them. Ooh, he's able. Yeah. Oh, he almost got the wall up. Wow.
So a lot of damage done.
Yeah, a lot of damage. But I feel like, I mean, a lot of SCVs weren't taken out during that, so I feel like that was pretty one of the best ways he could have got out of this. A lot of the damage was focused more on the Marines and the bunker, instead of the essential economy that he was trying to obtain.
Right. So a lot of military losses at that point, but I don't think that's the route he was willing to go at that point. But once the banelings were gone, there was not too much that he could do. So good hold by our Terran player.
Yeah, it definitely stops him any type of drops or any aggression coming anytime soon. But you can't allow your Terran player to sit there and macro and play up.
We do see the Spires just about to be done for our Zerg player.
+1 armor is almost done for the bio units, and stim pack will be done. Another engineering bay is coming down, so we should be able to get 2-2 going at the same time. Ooh, 22 Lings, 6 Mutalisk are in production. Baneling speed's almost done. He is getting the Overlord speed, and he is starting 2-2 for his melee upgrades.
He ignored me.
That creep spread is wonderful, I'm not gonna lie. It's extremely cluttered and just moving real quick across the map.
Yeah, he would have definitely had the creep spread out a lot faster if those 3 queens didn't get picked off.
Oh, a drop for Kier tries to come into the bottom side of the base, but Mutalisk were there ready to pick it off. SCV was on the inside. I think he was going to try, if it wasn't a misclick, to put a bunker or something down just to be annoying. Lings are running in now. They're going to be pushing. There are no Marines inside of that bunker, but there are 2 siege tanks sieging up just in time. Ooh, but they are making it to banelings. Those banelings, if they don't get spread well, the siege tanks will take them out. But there's nothing really here to stop the Mutalisk. There is a missile turret now going down in the Natro of Kerr. But the Mutalisk plan on going into the main.
Oh, go to the side, kind of scouting things out.
Alright, so he's able to scout the command center and denies it, or puts a hold onto it with destroying that SCV. Scouts around his opponent's base. Don't go too far.
No, don't go. And the banelings and the zerglings are starting to come.
Siege tank's doing good, taking out those banelings. Good hold, good hold. There are more lings coming in. Ooh, more banelings. Mutalisks are dancing around.
Mutalisks are trying to pull the Marines back. Oh, looks like we have the engagement here.
Oh, siege tanks are not sieged up. They need to be.
Get those tanks
Mutalisks
sieged
are going
up.
to try to swing around. Siege tanks are sieging back up, which is good. Destroys a good bit of those. The banelings come in. They're just not. Ooh, those baneling hits on the Marines are terrible. Just destroyed almost all of the Marines. Just did terrible damage. And the Mutalisk are here free to really go to work. Oh, and more lings flood in. There is a drop actually happening inside of Slender's main base. All the layer was actually picked off. Slender has expanded and has held. He's alive now, and he actually took out that layer for Slender, so that's a big mishap. He actually destroyed the banding nest and spawning pool as well, or the spawning pool was about to go down, so he made a preemptive one.
Right. I think the thing I didn't like about the attack by Zerg player was that he lost all of his Mutalisks in that engagement. Like, simply, he had like 10 or 12 of them, and now he's down to 2.
Yeah, 20 workers have been killed this game. Actually, something that's a good pickup for our Slender player. Army supply is still much in favor of our Zerg player.
I like being all the infected except for Zerg.
A big push. Oh, I think Slender's trying to end this now. He's morphing in a lot of banelings. But will he notice it? All those lings, though. More and more lings flood across the map.
He was able to force the cancel of all those banelings,
Yeah.
so good
Yeah,
pickup
so that's
by
real
him.
good. He needs to, deny some of that creep. Third's trying to go down for Kier, but Slender is putting a little creep down on his third.
See the
No
queen picked
upgrades on
off.
the Mutalisk. 2-2 is done for the lings.
I don't know how
+2 attack is just starting now for those Marines. Those Marines need to get up and get out. And there we go, the boost. Oh, good. Good distraction. Good distraction.
Yeah, nice splitting, but the medevacs.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, he didn't pay attention. He's too worried about morphing in those banelings. Paying attention to the front of Kier's base.
Go back to the group. Oh, she wouldn't do it anyways.
Kier trying to wall off that rock tower. Or destroy it so he can get that wall off there so no banelings can come rolling in. There he goes.
Yeah.
And the Zerg player is pushed back again. The Zerg player has a lot of lings, and those siege tanks are set up pretty well. The third for Kier can actually start going down now. A little preemptively working on his economy, getting another factory down. Medevac does get taken down by the Mutalisk.
We do see a Terran player.
Infestation.
He's mined out in his main, so he's going to have to move
He
that
needs
to
to
his
move
third
those down to his
to get
third.
going. But it looks like the Mutalisks are going to come and deny that once again.
Terran player is not in a good position. Ooh, take out
Oh,
Mutalisk.
that's
There we go.
5
Oh.
Mutalisks right there. Oh, as a
Mutalisk,
Zerg player,
100
my heart
piece.
just went dead.
My heart hurts. Do not want to see my Mutalisk go down. Just the amount of lings is ridiculous. He can morph He doesn't want to morph too many into banelings. You don't want to waste all the gas, and then most of it just get destroyed by the siege tanks. But the Terran player is hurting for some economy.
It looks like he wants to push out a little bit to try to even things up.
Yeah, he needs to get something done. So many bases are going down for the Zerg player.
Yeah, I think there is.
Upgrades continuing to go. He's getting the infestation pit. Or has the infestation pit. Ooh!
Oh, lost
Not
a
the
ton
best
of his
splits.
Marines.
Yeah. He was able to recover a lot of them and pull them back into base. Lynx will hopefully run into some siege tank fire. There we go. One siege tank down. A lot of siege tank fire actually happening onto the Marines. Able to get into the bunker. That was smart. Mutalisks are now starting to make their way up. The one hero Marine, he's gone. The Mutalisks are going to try to come in and take out some of those siege tanks so that Banelings can roll right on in, but to no avail. Kier finally does have his third down. He's starting to mine at it now. A lot of SCVs just laying around the base for Kier. He needs to get them back to work. Ooh, Mutalisk running right into a missile turret and is able to destroy it. Another one's there to help back it up. Needs to repair it. Pulls the Marines, actually. Gets another one or two Mutalisk. +3 attack and +2 armor is starting for the Terran Bio. Once you get that +3 attack, it just tears with Mutalisk up there. 5 more Mutalisk on the way and Hive. Still no upgrades for the Mutalisk. Oh, a lot of
See some more
Banelings
being morphed in right there.
Yep. The Knight throwing that creep down at Kier's 4th. Destroying another turret. Don't walk into those Marines. And he's going to start working on that rock wall that Kier has, protecting his 3rd. Oh no, his SCVs aren't rally at his 3rd to go immediately to the mineral, so he just has 2 of them sitting there. Ooh. Mines now being produced by the Terran player, so he should be able to do a good bit of damage. Mutalisk coming to the back of Kier's base on his natural and just doing all types of economic damage. And the siege tanks are not protected.
And that's a lot of siege tanks that just went down right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of siege tanks. Then he's able to push in with his links. He is getting +3 melee attack, adrenal glands, and this Zerg +3 armor. A lot of the bangs are actually kind of wasted on the tanks.
Yeah, not as effective as it could have been.
Oh, and the Overseers just sitting there allowing the Marines just to take them out. Mutalisks are coming back in again to do some economic damage. Have to back up. I don't think he lost the Mutalisk there. The Terran player holds, but he doesn't have a lot going for him now. He's actually looking not in too good of a spot. Scan goes down. Sees Slender's 5th base, or his 4th now since he never rebuilt his main. Banelings being morphed in. Adrenal Glance is 15 seconds away from being done. 4 Ultralisk, a lot of Lings, and 1 more Mutalisk being morphed in now. Yeah, he's looking to take this out. Those rock walls are almost done being knocked out. With no siege tanks or anything, really any income. Yeah, the Zerg player has about 1,700 income, 1,600 minerals, 700 gas, while the Terran, even with mules, is at about 1,000 minerals and only about 300 gas. Slender now taking another base and pushes in with those Ultralisk. Those mines are not ready to go off again. And he has detection. All the mines are gone. Marines caught out of position.
And it looks like the final push is starting here.
Yeah, I'm just not know how he's going to handle this. It's 92 armor supply to 22. GG is called. And FLO takes game 2. That makes it 2-0.
Any thoughts about how that game went down?
Well, I was excited. I was glad this game lasted a little bit longer. He did good about walling it off. No little links were able to run in there.
The most
Um,
epic charge.
I feel like the biggest losing point was just his economy. His economy was attacked over and over, and he just wasn't able to get up what he needed to be able to fight off the Zerg army. That drop into the main of the Zerg, I believe, was good. It helped keep him in the game longer, but wasn't enough to secure him the win.
Right, right. So that's game number 2. We're going to figure out who Team Rival Gaming is going to go ahead and grab for the third player. And once we do that, we'll be back with game number 3.
Oh, the boomer! Yes! Was that you, Leo?
Yeah.
그래서 자꾸 눈물이 나나 봐. 가슴 한쪽에 꼭 숨겨두었던 어떤 한 사람 눈치 없게 또 눈물이 데려와. 들을 수 없어도 내 맘 듣지 못해도 내 눈물이 전하는 사람 언젠가는 들어주겠니. 내 사람이라서 내 사랑이라서 보내고 보내도 아직 너는 남아 날 울려. 내 사람이라서 아직도 난 네가 그래서 이 못난 눈물을 멈출 수가 없어. 내 가슴 소리 들리지 않나 봐. 멍청한 눈물 흐를까봐 또 억지로 참아봐. 왜 듣지 못하니 왜 날 보지 못하니. 뒤돌아봐 내가 있잖아. 사랑한단 말야 바보야. 내 사람이라서 내 사랑이라서 보내고 보내도 아직 너는 남아 날 울려. 내 사람이라서 아직도 난 네가 그래서 이 못난 눈물을 멈출 수가 없어서. 얼마나 더 아프면 나를 바라봐 줄 수 있니. 얼마나 더 눈물 흘리면 사랑해 줄 거니. 안아줄 수 있니. 내 사람이라서 내 사랑이라서 눈물이 더는 널 놓아줄 수 없대. 내 사람이라서 너를 포기할 수가 없어. 제발 부탁이야 내 맘을 들어줘. 제발 부탁이야 더 멀어지지 마.
All right, we are back.
Just loading up this game.
Oh, I so shot you like.
All right. In the bottom right-hand corner, we do have our blue Terran, FLO, Allen turn. And in the upper right-hand corner, we have TrG's Bonachan with the yellow Terran. Kind enough to say his race.
So good mannered right there.
Where's the
Well, let's see what we got going on here.
So I've been monitoring some of the Badlands chat that's been going on, and I think Frost is the most evenly matched for Protoss Terran right now.
Oh.
And it seems to be for the rest of the matchups here, which will especially be important. I have Zerg versus Terran here to see who is the better player.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly wide open map, and with them being so cross-positional, you have plenty of room to expand either which way, and should be a good long macro game. Unless one of them tries something sneaky. First Overlord does hit to the left. Drone Scout is going up towards the cross position. I believe Bonchan might be going for that CC.
With that amount of money, it looks like he's going to go for a low ground CC. But will the drone see it? Oh, no, he does not.
No, the drone doesn't see it.
And there he goes. Puts it down to the low ground.
He should know that either with the no barracks, that either a proxy is happening or that CC is coming down. I think he's hoping for that CC since he already has his expansion down now.
Hold on, let me reload and I'll follow you.
See the barracks
Spawning
follow
pool.
up.
Yeah, barracks does come down. He sees the CC now and he throws down a spawning pool. Drone being sneaky, trying to get away. Try to stop that CC a little bit.
We do see a refinery going down as well, so I'm guessing we're going to go ahead and see Reapers coming out of this.
Yep. Yeah, with that, he should be able to throw out some Reapers and possibly deny some of the mining. No gas yet for our FLO player. He won't be able to get his speedlings to help deny the Reaper from getting any information, or at least being able to take them out.
And we see the drones are going down to the mineral patch and the natural. Spread out his workers a little bit.
Yeah. He doesn't know where the Zerg player actually is, so he scouted the top right base and now moving to the bottom left. He actually got a Marine out with that. What I think he's going to be trying to do is probably throw down a quick factory. And either he might be working towards Banshee, having some type of cloak Banshee.
Yeah, I would like to see two guesses though if he's going to go for a cloak Banshee. I think you should be able to do one Banshee if you do go off one gas, but you need the second gas for cloak.
Yeah, reactor's going down onto the barracks. He didn't see his Zerg opponent in the upper right or bottom left, so he'll be going now. Double gas for our Zerg player, still just droning up. One Ling finds the scouting SCV and then pulls back. Oh, changes his mind. Not sure whether he wants to fight that SCV or get some scouting in. Overlord's starting to be taken out. Yeah. Ooh, and SCV's down. Overlord was being picked off a little bit for the Zerg player. Scouting Zergling dies.
Yeah. There we see a tech lab going down on one of the barracks. We got two more barracks being made, and then we see the double Hellions coming out on the reactor.
Yep. So he'll go with those Hellions. There is the tech lab is being made. So I would. I want to say he's going to get stem first. Yep, stem's going down. Speedling, metabolic boost is just starting.
And we see two evil chambers coming for our Zerg player. Going ahead, walling off his natural.
Yep, getting another natural, or getting his third down, spreading that creep. Just did a real basic build. Waited for those gases to be a bit late, just so you can get those drones up.
We do see +1 carapace being researched right away out of these evil chambers, so they are going to serve more of a use besides just blocking Hellions from getting in.
Yeah, but those blocking's not too bad of an idea. 3 supply depots going down. Bonachan got a little bit supply blocked and doesn't want to have
that to happen anytime soon. +1 melee attack is also happening for our Zerg player. 4 Hellions against 2 Queens. Won't happen, but maybe he'll be able to stop a little bit of creep, put some fear into the Zerg heart. Able to scout out that third. Metabolic boost, 15 seconds. And 8 Lings are making their way out.
I just love the upgrade timer on the right. That's just so clutch for viewership
Wonderful.
purposes.
But with 6 Hellions, he has to make something happen. I mean, that's like a command center there.
Fucking light up that.
4 Hellions, I believe, makes a command center. So, I mean, he could have put that all into SCVs, but instead, just patrolling the grounds here, trying to stop any kind of creep he might find. While the Zerg player's allowed to macro up and just get everything done. Layer is almost done for our Zerg player, and a Roach Warren is coming down, or is just finished. And stim pack is complete.
Both Baneling speed and Roach speed being started right when they popped open.
Yeah, so he's going to try a little bit of some Baneling Roach pressure. There is a good wave of Marines coming across the map now. What he needs is a really good drop right into the third, pick up, and then move right into the main for the Zerg player.
I find it interesting that our Zerg player is actually choosing to have this as a third rather than expanding over here.
It's a little bit closer that way, and I agree. I find it a little odd. I normally take that base, the more northern base, for my third as well. But he is going to get some drone kills. Take out that queen. There he goes.
Alright, 1 second. BRB.
Queens are pulling back. He understands he might have to sacrifice that base. He is morphing in 12 Banelings. 4 Roaches are coming out. Roach speed and Baneling speed is almost done. +1 weapons for the Terran player has just started. And another CC is almost done. Oh, he picks up and he is going to drop into the base. Take out some Overlords.
Ooh, not a good
weren't
time.
Paying attention. Banelings were able to take him out from the high ground. Overall, real good damage. He was able to take out that base. Ooh, some Overlords are going down. Got a severely supply block. Ooh, able to pick up and get out before the Banelings were able to connect. Good job by our TrG player.
So good damage done by our Terran player. He's
2
able
Marines
to
are
destroy.
still down at the third base. Roaches are there to clean them up now.
Yeah, and we definitely see with the denial of that third base, that's gonna, now the Zerg has to spend another 60 seconds, or excuse me, 100 seconds rebuilding that hatchery and such. So that's gonna deny any economic advantage that he once had.
Yeah, right now the Terran player is about 1,400 minerals coming in. The Zerg does have the lead with about 500 gas a minute versus the Terran's 300.
So we see combat shields about halfway done with our +1 for our Terran player. Getting pretty close to completion here. We do see the armor gets placed down so he can get +2 started right away.
Yeah, the Zerg player, instead of going up to counterattack or try to put any pressure on to get him some type of advantage, is actually double expanding back down to his natural and to the other natural. Or other Ectos.
We do see the Zerg player is about to do a counterattack. He's getting a ton of Banelings. Look at that.
Yeah, Tom Baines, if he goes for that third, there's a lot of Widow Mines over there to help protect it, but both supply, or 2 supply depots are down for the natural, and there's no one inside of the bunker. There
You
they
see
go.
the Widow
Put
Mines go
just
down?
in time.
Is it good? Oh, that's a big shot right there. You see the Banelings are being indecisive where they want to go. Looks like they're going to keep going back and forth, trying to pick between the Marines or the SCPs. We do see that the Marines are doing their splits, but the Banelings are going to take out a good number. But there's still a fairly healthy amount of Marines left over, so they'll be able to push back these Roaches.
Yeah, those were some pretty good splits for the Banelings, but not enough. It took out a lot of Marines. I feel like the Banelings, when they were at the position of the bunker, and they should have went ahead and tried to attack the SCVs.
Yeah, there was a large amount of SCVs on the natural, and that he could have taken out.
He was easily oversaturated there. Even now, pulling SCVs, he's at 22 of 24 there. His third's at 19 out of 24. A little undersaturated at his main, but he is working on 2-2 upgrades now. 6 Mutalisk are on the way for the Zerg player.
Do you see the spire? Does it look funky to you?
That it does. It looks like it's covered in cobwebs or some type of decay.
Maybe we'll see a mutated Mutalisk strain
That'd be really
from
exciting.
like
the campaign.
The campaign. Yeah, that'd be sick. And we do see the
There's
Terran
a battle
players
going
vote for. Couple good shots with Banelings and Widow Mines for both sides.
Yeah, you definitely want those Widow Mines to go off on the Banelings and the Mutalisk. Roaches, it softens them up, but if you're playing such a heavy bio force, taking out the Banelings is a good plus.
Like Rust really interests me because I love Don't Starve.
Denying that creep, being able to take out that Roach.
I'm afraid
+2 melee attack for our Zerg player is almost done. Spine Crawler's going down. There's a drop in the third for our Zerg player. That gets cleaned up. But the other expansion is actually left exposed. Just a single Spine Crawler there to defend it. And Widow Mines do go off on a good bit of the army.
Yeah, so
But
good.
it all gets cleaned up. A lot of Banelings disappear, a few Roaches, and I think a Mutalisk or two. Was able to stop some effective mining there at the 4th base for the Zerg player. But another large push for Mines and Marines is coming out. And with 2-2 just seconds away from finishing. High Vis being started for the Zerg player. Oh, Mutalisk need to get out of there.
We do see the
Oh,
Mutalists
no more
are
detection.
almost all gonna die there.
Yeah, he was able to pick off the Overseers and remove the detection there, so Mutalisk couldn't pick off the Widow Mine, which is what I was thinking he was going to try to do. There are some Marines rallied to the top side of the map, actually going to come down and help deny that 4th base while there's such a large attack going on here. Widow Mines are being picked off. That is a lot of Banelings. He needs to either split really well or get out of there. Cleaning up some creep at the top side of the map. All the Mutalisk, Roaches, and Banelings are coming up. Pull those Marines out of there. Pay attention. And all those Marines are gone.
Back to
4th base
cartoon
is
graphics.
down for
Very
Bonachan.
cartoony, but still,
A lot of medevacs just sitting in the middle of the map. If Mutalisk was able to come over and just pick a few of those off, that'd be a good pickup. 3-3 has been started for our Terran player. 7 Overlords just popped out for Zerg.
So I think the thing here is that our Terran player is much farther ahead at 188 supply compared to the Zerg's
Yeah.
112. I think
Zerg has to do something with these Mutalisks. He has to go get some type of economical damage done with 3-3 so close to being done, and the Mines just sitting there softening everything up for the Marines. Mining now being denied at the 3rd. The Zerg is in a really good place. Marines from the top side have early stemmed. They're going to come into this 4th base, drop into the main. Terran just keeps on pressuring. More and more Marines are being made. Ooh. 3rd base taken out for the Zerg player. Drop inside the main is slowly being cleaned up, but he might be dropping now into the natural while the Mutalisks just run in and are being taken out. It's only 2 more Mutalisks, and with 3-3 almost done, those Mutalisks aren't going to be worth anything soon.
we see that the Zerg player is quickly dropping in supply, 94
Yeah,
and
he's-
93.
Yeah, the Terran player just has such a great economic league at about 2,000 minerals, 650 gas, while the Zerg player's just at 1,000 and 500. Plus 3 weapons, 15 seconds away from being done. He's about to push in again. I would say he's pretty confident. Zerg players, this might be GG right here. Those preemptive splits were really nice. Too bad there was no banelings there. Took out 2 or 3 Mutalisks. Going down, gonna take out that base again. No cancel on that bottom expansion.
One bullet in, shooting it.
Banelings are morphing in, hopefully for miracle hits, but there are 5. Ooh, there is a lot of mines there to deny that. Drop happening into the main while there is a good Marine force pushing into the 4th top base for the Zerg player.
Okay, there's another main one here. I already got one.
Just the multitasking out of Bo9 is just really superb. Ultralisk are out now, hoping to do either some type of protection or soak up some of the mines, but GG is called and Bo9 takes this game. First win for TrG.
Yeah, so our Terran player ended up playing pretty well here. He ended up just being able to defend any kind of aggression and was able to pull ahead slowly in the lead. Eventually, it just snowballed into a very large supply lead.
Yeah, he was just able to get those upgrades, and he just kept going more and more. And the Zerg player, while he had that 3rd deny from being able to double expand, it was a good idea. He just wasn't able to still macro up and stop any of the pressure that the Terran player was putting on.
Right. Any other thoughts about this?
I'm glad a Terran or one for TrG finally won. I am a little bit biased.
Of course. This is the TrG stream.
Yeah. But I feel like it was good play by both players. It was just Bo9 just had a little bit better of the multitasking skills.
Yep. So that was game number 3, and as FLO is determining who the next player is going to be, we're going to go ahead and cut to a little break here. We'll be back with game number 4 here shortly.
Yeah, why did they give us 2? That's stupid.
All right, and we are back. This time it was a lot faster between game transitions.
My fault.
Oh, no, it took us a long time to figure out the player situation.
Yeah.
In case you didn't figure it out, our original Zerg player Slender had to go, so he wasn't able to continue his streak that he was going on. So he got replaced by the random player that got defeated last game.
We did forget to mention that.
We did. And in the top right-hand corner, we have from our team FLO, we have our Zerg player. His name is Texic. And on the top left-hand corner, we have our Terran player from Team Rival Gaming. It is Bonachan.
All right, so this map, it's the Zerg in me, but I really want to take my first expansion right there at that gold.
Yeah, I usually do that if I want to cheese against Protoss and just do a roach push.
Poor Protoss.
Yeah. Well, it's what they get for cannon rushing, death balls, Colossus, Immortals, sentries, force fields, High Templar, Dark Templar, you know, all that sorts.
Every one of their units. Just the fact that they make units is a reason enough to cheese them.
Yeah, I really feel like every Protoss unit has some sort of hard counter to Zerg, which, you know, it sounds like a smart thing to say, and it sounds dumb, but, like, think about it. Zealots, they take out Lings. Stalkers, they hold their own against roaches when they have blink, which is basically a necessity all the time. And I could just go down the list as long as I want, and it's true.
Yeah. But Archon's just OP against any Zerg unit because they have that bonus to biological.
Right, and
Standard
it's
play.
AoE damage.
Yeah, it is. Bonchan's going pretty standard. He's going to be getting Reapers out with that reactor timing. Expansion down here for the FLO Texic player. Standard so far. We haven't seen anything weird often in these games yet. No 9 pools, anything like that.
I think the only weird thing was that that Proxy Reaper that in that
Proxy
missed
Reaper
game.
into speed 4000. That was the weirdest thing so far.
Right, I almost had to check if I was dreaming or not because of that.
FLO actually sent out an overlord just to check for any proxies near the southern part of his base. While it's just about completed for Bonachan here. Now, I don't really like Reapers on this map. I don't feel like there's a lot of room for you to jump up and down it.
That's the second time he's gotten.
Yeah, if you really want to get into the main, you have to go to the natural, and that can be a little bit dangerous. So the Reapers aren't as effective.
Yeah, you have to go through the back of like the main or the natural to get into the main of the Terran player, unless you want to run up the ramp. I just don't find them very viable.
Yeah, I think it's just the first couple Reapers are right because I mean based on this timing, we're just seeing the queens going down. So if anything, they're going to scout and get a little bit of information, but that's about it. There's not going to be any big Reaper plays.
Reaper's going to get a drone there. Oop. Able to switch
good
right
micro
over to
by our
his floor.
Zerg player.
Yeah. Now we talked about that weird spire before. In the natural Bonachan, he has some minerals that are actually pink. Not to distract everyone from the.
Pink minerals where?
Do you see it in the Bonachan's natural? There's some pink glow on the minerals.
I do not see that at all.
Oh, you don't see it? I see it.
Maybe I'm colorblind, but no,
Maybe.
I don't see it.
2 Reapers are waiting in the bottom of the ramp at Texic's base.
Notice the triple CC opener from a Terran player.
He's hoping to really put some pressure on with these 2 Reapers, just to cause him to stay back. Maybe just stay on 2 bases so he can macro up and get his ball rolling, get those upgrades, and just get the economy overall of the Zerg player.
Right, well our Zerg player is just getting his gases right now, so having those Reapers there to basically deny any creep or move outs or anything like that is essential at this point. The only thing that can really live out to these Reapers are the queens.
Yeah. He's sending off that drone. He tried to do it earlier, sending it up to the goal, but it gets denied. And he decides to expand to the more southern base now. He was able to distract him with the pace going up. with the trying to take the goal.
We do see 2 Hellions moving out, so they're going to be able to join these Reapers.
Yep. Yeah, Zerg can't do too much about it. He does have those lings, but he knows he needs to expand. He can't sit there on 2 bases and just let the Terran player continue. Now he
Metabolic
doesn't
boost
have
is starting.
Metabolic boost is starting. Stem has started. He doesn't even see that the Terran player has expanded. I'm sure he assumes with the opening he has, but he hasn't even gotten any information lately. He still only sees the Terran player on 1 gas. Bontron actually is only mining 2 from his top gas and only 1 from the bottom. He's not getting the full effect he could be. Does
Ooh,
get the
get the cancel
on that
right
base.
away.
And will he get a queen? I don't think so. I think it's too far in. But really denying that third is really crucial to this. Or he is pumping out some links now. He's just waiting for that speed to pop out and be able to deny. But with 2 Reapers and 6 Hellions there, and kills the drone. He is confining the Zerg player really well.
Zerg player is going to go ahead and get that gold base planted down. So,
Yeah.
But it looks like
See how long.
our Terran player is going to be able to stop us here shortly.
Terran
It's like
player
Spidey
just-
senses.
Yeah, he knew it was coming. He was able to sit there.
But he might be overcommitting though. He might be overcommitting with speed just about to finish.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be able to deny that third, and that is a good pickup. He needs to get out of there now, because if those lings come up and just... Ooh, get out! Do not let the surround happen. Might be able to get 1 or 2, but he's looking to get the whole thing. Ah, trapped against the wall. Oh, he's able to actually get out. Go home, Terran, go home.
Looks like he's actually going to get a lot of these lings in, only losing 2 Hellions.
Yeah, I mean, it was smart of the Zerg to pull back. He didn't know what his opponent had at his natural, but if he would have pushed him a little bit further, he would have saw that 3rd CC and know that there's no real threat coming anytime soon.
He does get an Overlord Scout in, so he's able
Oh,
to see
good.
that production is just starting up for our Terran player. He can
Yeah.
assume by now that Terran's expanded.
I would hope so.
I hope he does recognize, for his sake, that he did
Yeah.
expand really early, and even has that 3rd triple orbital.
Yeah. Bontron is actually supply blocked. He needs to throw down a few supply depots. There he goes. He decides to use his energy on. There he goes. 4 supply depots going down. Mines back at the base to help protect himself. The creep, even though being denied, is still somewhat good for our Zerg player for how much pressure has been put on him. Oh no, that poor little Hellion was trapped. Speedlings do not play around. He's able to defend that 3rd. It is actually up and mining now. Hellions and Reapers pull back. Ooh, and the Terran player is going to take the gold base. Spire is started, so whether Mutalisk will come in and help deny that, I assume some missile turrets will actually come into the back. Combat shield almost done. Terran player is averaging out at 242 APM. He's not playing around. All this triple CC Hellion, he wasn't playing around. He knows what he's doing. I assume this is a common build for him. He hasn't really made any mistakes.
Yeah, he's actually been owning this build really well, being able to take advantage of denying the Zerg's expansions and such, and just continuing to power out mules and get the economy he needs to continue on and push forward.
Yeah, he's just doing really well. 1-1 is done for the Terran player. 1-1 is done also for the Zerg. But with combat shield and stem done, Mutalisk are coming out. A little poking in, denying even more of that creep. Annoying. Oh, there, good pickup. Good pickup. Left one little low marine down there. He's like, leave me, guys. Save yourselves. Mutalisk are coming in. It's only 1 mine protecting that gold expansion.
Oh,
Ooh,
large hit on the Banelings.
Yeah,
But the Zerg player is actually going to come up on top for that small engagement.
yeah. Yeah, he was able to get a lot of the mines actually hit the exact same patch instead of splitting up and taking out numerous units. He needs to get some type of protection over on his goal base if he's going to take the advantage of it. He only has, there it goes, the missile turrets are coming down. Zerg player does pull back, so he'll be able to have those up. Zerg is also going for that gold expansion. +2 attack, it's almost done for the Terran player, and +2 attack has just started for the Zerg player. First Zerg player all night to actually start getting attack upgrades on the Mutalisk. And with the infestation pit coming down, he's going for a quick hive so he can get those upgrades. Bunch of links in the center of the map, a few banelings being morphed in. They're gonna morph right when those little marines are coming through. They're already pre-split pretty well, but with just that amount of lings. Oh, and he pulls back actually. I think he assumed there were some mines there and he didn't want to get too close.
Smart, safe play from him right now. The last thing he needs is something to swing more in favor of our Terran.
He needs to do something about that gold base, because having that gold base, even though the Zerg is on 4 bases, including a gold of his own, he needs to do something about it. You can't let the Terran players sit there at all. Ooh, a lot of the mine hits actually come back and hit the Terran bio force. Mutalisks go up and is actually doing damage to that gold base economy. A lot of damage going down. Zerg player is about 2,000 mineral income, while the Terran player now is at 1,500, but with all those mules going down, I'm sure he'll pick right back up. Keeping those Mutalisks parked right behind his gold base just to help deny any drops or anything that might be coming in for it. And the bio armor 2 is just about complete. 9 banelings being morphed in. He wants to make sure he can protect this area here. If he can, this area, if he's able to protect this area, it protects against all his bases. And with the creep coming down at the bottom, he'll be able to see if anyone wants to sneak around the bottom side, any drops or anything like that. Ooh, which actually he's going to try to do now. 3 medevacs. And there is actually a 5th base coming down for Texic. Their player doesn't notice the drop until just now, I believe. Should get the cancel. There it is.
Got the cancel. And they're going to have to zip on out before the Mutalisk
he needs to gather. The Mutalisk going to come in to intersect. Get out of there. Oh, he actually drops it and starts a supply depot, so that 5th can't be started again. Or at least right away. Oh, that pickup up to the high ground. Really good. Ooh, but just so many Mutalisk. But the upgrades of having 2-2 really takes out those Mutalisk really fast. Your Marines have to get left behind, not enough room in that medevac.
Yeah, and we see a small little Marine hit squad coming out to deny creep. So
denying creep, trying to get that queen. Mutalisks come in, but there is a lot of medevacs there. He's going to keep them alive for a little bit. Ugh. Baneling's coming for the hit. Mines actually get picked off a bit before they get put down. Does he have drilling claws? No, he does not. He should probably invest in that if he's going to continue playing with his mines. That force of Marines still at the bottom. They could push their way up into the 3rd. Drop into the gold base.
Ooh, really big Widow Mine hits on those banelings.
Yeah. No detection. That's what the Zerg player needs. He needs to start getting some overseers so he can get the detection. He should know that the player now is pretty committed to the mines. And just like I was talking about before, there is a push of Marines coming up into the 3rd, but that all the Mutalisks there are coming to pick it up. But a lot of Mutalisks actually getting wasted in that just simply because of the 2-2 upgrade. 3-3 is actually about a third of the way done for the Terran player, and +2 flyer attacks is almost done. Ooh, a lot of Widow Mine hits on the Zerg player up behind his 3rd, behind the gold base. Medevac gets taken out. Wasn't paying attention whether it had any Marines in it. 4th base going down for the Terran player, and the gold is fully saturated at 17 out of 18 workers. But he's not doing a good job. I've noticed this throughout the game. He doesn't really fully saturate his gases. All around the map, there's only one. Yeah, there's only one gas fully saturated. Mutalisks come in to try to get more damage done. Overseer is finally here. but he just can't lose it. He knows if any Marines go up there, those Mulisk are gone. 3-3 almost done. The Zerg player needs to have something happen. There's a drop now happening inside of his third base. Half of the Marines aren't even fighting, they're just sitting there. Oh, watch out for those Banelings. Those were some fairly decent splits, but not enough. More and more Banelings are getting morphed in. Medevacs will, I believe, get picked off. The Mutalists continue. There they go.
We'll see a rogue hit squad of Banelings coming by, looking to try to get a Baneling explosion in the middle of the map. Nowhere. It's like, you did not do your job. Go off and die.
One Marine actually took down a drone down in this position. He was left behind, but never defeated until now. And with 3-3 being done for the Terran player, he feels pretty comfortable just running in against these Mutalisks. Big mine hit actually hit on the Mutalisk.
Ooh, another one there too.
Yeah. Never a good position. I hate being in this position once the Terran player was able to get his 3-3 up. I love my Mutalisk, and I hate watching them die. Mine hit actually takes out the remaining forts of the bio of the Terran player there, pushing. There is a medevac hitting south. The Mutalisk actually see it and go to intercept. He drops behind, knowing that he's been caught. Ooh, Mutalisk pushing down south. Probably looking to see what he's got going here. It is a planetary fortress and another command center being built. Looking to deny any of this. And takes out the missile turret. But STEM 3-3 Marines, while there is STEM and 3-3, 4 of them aren't going to do the job. Pushed in the bottom south-hand side for the Zerg player. He expected to find a hatchery there. He stemmed before going in. Still working with those Mutalisks, so those Marines are just sitting there, not doing anything. Mutalisk eventually get picked at, pushed back. And a lot of units actually, Banelings are down, prepped to protect. Oh, get back behind those mines and hopefully get some good mine hits. Ooh,
oh, those Mutalisks.
Yeah. Pretty good cleanup by the Zerg player. A lot of the mine hits actually hit just like 2 or 3 lings and a Baneling, so the rest of them are allowed to push in. The Zerg player actually has the mineral income advantage now, so if he can just keep this going and get his upgrades, +3 attack, it is about halfway done, a little over halfway done. I would like, he has his hive, so we need to see something more than just ling bang Mutalisk. Single Marine trying to take out that 5th base for the Zerg player. Gold bases, almost completely mined out for the Terran player. Did take his, looking to take a 5th down, more southern. Big push going out from the Zerg player. A lot of Banelings being morphed in. If he can push up, and the Terran player's forces are completely out of position. They're on the bottom half, and the Zerg player moves in. A lot of Banelings there. Marauder's actually coming into play. He's expecting Ultralisk to be here sometime soon. Double expanding for the Zerg player, both in southern positions. If he can get both of those bases mining, he'll have this game, I feel, if he can get his upgrades. Terran player now only mining on 1 base, or 2 bases now with that 5th base being secured. A lot of missile turrets going down at the 5th base. Planetary Fortress is coming up, so if any Ling run by is going to happen, they'll try to deny that. Big push in the center of the map for the Zerg player. Lots of Lings, lots of Banelings, lots of Mutalisk. He's just trying to make sure the Terran player doesn't go out and not in his bases. Mines, he pulled back against the mines. The best way to fight against the mines is actually just to keep pushing forward. Good surround on those Banelings. Mines hit a good bit on him. Zerg player does put a good bit of pressure, allows that base to come up, which is what the Zerg player wanted. But he lost a lot of units there.
Yeah, we see that our Terran player has once again taken a supply lead in this game.
Yeah.
This has actually been pretty back and forth. It's been an enjoyable game.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite one so far that we've had.
Oh, that's why they're waiting.
He is going to notice this base here though. It's not going to get too much mining time right now. It is just being a little bit of just extra larva for the Zerg player. He sees the force. He wants to keep that. That's what he put all those lost resources, all those banelings, Mulus into getting this hatchery up, but it will go down. A lot of
friendly fire actually. Ooh, Widow Mine hit.
Oh,
one more.
Widow Mine. Oh, it actually went to the Mulus, which is good. But if it would have took out all of those banelings, very scary. A little patch of Marines was actually left down towards the 5th base for the Zerg player. The gold base was taken out by a drop. None of the Marines survived. And 3 banelings clean up the hit squad down south. What I would like to see Bo9 do is take these couple of Widow Mines down and place them in the drone lines. Reinforcements for the Terran player are actually being cut off by the Zerg. But with the Widow Mines just laying around, 34 lings in production for the Zerg player. Terran is pushing. He's looking to do some damage. If he gets rid of this base, the Zerg cannot allow this base to fall.
But it does.
Fell quickly. Yeah, quickly fell. Not too much opposition. Terran has done really good about denying the econ for the Zerg player. And even with destroying a base for a Zerg, you're not only getting rid of the economy, you're denying the ability for the Zerg player to produce units. So you're just allowed to keep on pushing. Income for the Terran player is quadrupling in minerals and gas. I think Tox knew it too. He was like, GG, this is over.
Well, that was definitely one of our most entertaining games to cast tonight so far.
Yeah, so TrG takes another win, also brought by Bo9. So we're even up now 2-2. Terran did really good with the multitasking and being able to deny that the base of the Zerg, I believe 3 times, was able to deny it and then stop the creep spread so early in the game. Really is what secured him this game, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. And there was that moment of time where the Terran just was starting to run out of fuel because he wasn't expanding and it was only mining off one base while the Zerg was mining off 3 or 4. But with a little bit of multitasking there, drops in multiple areas and denying bases, he was able to crawl his way back and took the lead.
Yeah, it was definitely the most entertaining one we've had. It was a lot of back and forth. The Zerg player did really good, also trying to split up the Terran unit army. He was still stuck on like max layer tech. Most he ever had was a Mutalisk. If he would have got some Ultralisk in there, maybe added a few more units, I think he would have done a little bit better holding up against the Terran player.
Yeah, we really saw those Widow Mines get their weight in gold at the end of the game.
Yeah, those Widow Mines.
So, alright, rival gaming and future like ours, 2-2 in this clan war, best of 9 all-kill format. FLO is figuring out who their next player is going to be, and until then, we'll be right back. You'll get some music, and we'll have our next game in just a few moments. Stay tuned. Alright, and we are back with game number 5 of this clan war, Future Like Ours against Team Rival Gaming.
Yeah, Slender was actually able to come back and continue his streak where he left off. Both players scoring both of the 2 points, Bonachan and Slender. So we'll see who's excited to which one this will come out to be.
I think we had only Terran vs. Zergs this game.
That's all we've had so far. Oh, quick pause.
So while we're waiting for the pause, on the bottom right hand corner we have our Zerg player coming back from Team FLO.
He said, I don't want to cheat. I'm sorry.
We have a Zerg player. It is Slender returning back to the game.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, as a TrG player, I was like, no, it's okay. You can go ahead and let him stay off. He doesn't need to play anymore.
In the top left-hand corner, we have our Terran Hope, who so far has 2 wins on his belt. Wait, 2 or 3?
2.
2.
Yeah, 2. It's
2.
2.
It is. It is none other than Bonachan.
Alright, so I'm gonna rant a minute about this map. To this point, you used to have that huge ramp, which with a Zerg, I'm a bit biased. I loved my large ramp. I loved just flooding lanes all day on. But there was a post actually on Team Liquid that Toyota actually posted, had Noni alongside, just sent him a whole list of problems he hated about this map, how it wasn't tested thoroughly and such. But I just had to disagree with it. I was like, he just talked very biased about saying only Protoss had problems on this map. Didn't mention anything about Terran or Zerg versus Zerg. He just complained a lot, saying walling off and the entire mechanics of this map were bad. But we're going to see here Terran versus Zerg. See how well a Terran player does. He did immediately scout for any type of proxies and things, send that Overlord to the left-hand side instead of just straight across.
Yeah, we do see we're going barracks first with no gas, so get some Marines out. Looks like he's going to get a fast CC after this.
Yeah.
Zerg players electing to go spawning pool first, as characteristic of him during the first 2 matches of his. So look, he's going to go ahead and take his expansion here right now.
Yeah. Which is good. He'll see that he'll see the no gas. He'll see that the thought the orbital was about to start. Seeing the orbital goes. Barracks had to finish. Sees the barracks complete. Does see something working out. Knows the Marines coming out with none of the gas being sighted. Still checking around for any type of proxy racks. He has that Overlord moving up to the north hand side. Moving that Overlord now to the back of the Terran base.
And then we see the command center going down to the low ground here.
Yep. So just to further prove my point, Terran's not scared. He's perfectly okay saying, you know what, I'm just going to build this thing down here. I don't need to float it down, not need to waste the time. Let's just get the minerals. SCV does come down. Going to be throwing down that bunker. There it goes. SCV's... Ooh, where's this SCV going? For the Terran player. Bonachan, what are you up to?
Yeah. Where are you going?
Oh, and Overlord's actually going to miss the scout of it.
Oh, barely sees it.
Yeah, just... Oh, does he see it?
Just barely.
Well, the Overlord saw it. I wonder if Slender actually saw it, though.
We do see 2 lings going into the base. They're going to be warded off really quickly by the bunker being built and the 3 Marines.
Actually, that wandering SCV actually just went in to do a scout. He just took the really long way. I guess he wanted to avoid any lings if they were coming in.
Right,
or
so
any standard
smart play by our
Overlord.
Terran player. He's going to see that there's nothing really going on right now. So he's continuing to drone up. We see another round of drones being made.
Yeah, he's waiting. The Zerg player waiting to get up to a 44 supply. He's going to throw down the double gas. And right now, it's just very mineral focused for this play. He'll be getting a quick third right after he gets up to about 44 drones, getting that double gas. And it's just a really good, solid opening against any type of Terran. You're able to stop the Reapers, stop Hellions.
We do see a 3rd command center going down for our Terran player. So a little ballsy right now, continuing off his last game.
So, I mean, if any lings really come in right now, I understand that bunker's there, but they can attack the front side of that CC there and can really put a good cancel on it, just deny it real fast.
We do see
Factory.
a Roach Warren going down for our Zerg player, so
Roach Ward.
I'm thinking he's going to go ahead and do one of those timing pushes.
Yeah. Getting a Roach Warren. If you can get a Roach Warren, 2 Evo Chambers, and a layer started around the same time, you can have a nice 1-1 Roach speed timing attack. I really like doing that to a lot of my opponents. He does put that bunker down, so that 3rd CC is prepared. Factory is coming out now, and the Overlord scouts it. I'm hoping he doesn't. He's going to get Hellions, but with the Roaches already on their way out, they're just not going to do too much. They'll get some scouting, a little bit of map control, and that's about it. Tech Lab going down on the barracks there. We haven't seen any Banshees. I really like watching Banshees out of Terran players. It throws a Zerg completely off. It throws me completely off as a Zerg player.
Yeah, we don't see too much Banshee play anymore in the TVZ matchup. That's something I remember really hating as a Zerg player, Wings of Liberty when we first starting out and such, because MVP just had to make them good.
Oh, and the Boomer.
Terran,
But
I feel,
kinda
on Wings
miss
of
it.
Liberty was really strong. The Reapers did that bonus damage to buildings, and then you had the Hellions, and you had Banshees.
Right. When,
Banshees didn't have the cheaper cloak that like they have now, but
well, remember when Blue Flame Hellion was like discovered and brought to MLG by Team Slayers? Oh my, that was quite the tournament.
I hated at the beginning of Heart of the Swarm where Hellbats were just ridiculous. You can just get Hellbats. You started off as a Zerg player. One of your first buildings was like 2 spines and a spore in your base. Just you have to stop those Hellions. If you don't, you lose. That was the end of it.
Right. Man, those were the days.
So he saw he wasn't able to. He saw those Roaches pushing out. Aspire is coming down. This is actually the first time we've seen. Or no, it's not. Slender was actually the last one to play. Have that Roach Baneling Mutilus play, I believe.
Yeah, definitely. So he's getting that Spire again, getting himself set up. So it looks like no timing attack will be in the future.
Actually, using that 3rd CC to throw some the SCVs down on the second base and be able to still use its energy for the mules. So he's not wasting that CC there by giving it time. Metabolic boost almost done. 15 seconds to go. Good
Yeah.
creep spread actually by the Zerg player. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah, the creep threat is pretty good so far for this point in the time of the game here. So maybe if he had 1 or 2 more queens out there, it would just be massive and such. But it's going to prevent any Hellion scouting that's going to take place just because.
Hellion tried to sneak in. The Lings were on the move command. They wanted to get this round, but they moved, and that was it. They were done. So Hellion almost got inside to see the macro hatch, but not quite enough. For spreading creep, there's actually, if you inject and then immediately spread creep, you can get in a good flow of just inject. Oh, I got spread my creep, inject and spread my creep, and so you can get real good injects while the creep's still going.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely one of the Zerg mechanics I tried picking up when I was learning to play at the very beginning. We do see the Ling is gonna block this command center from landing. Apparently, command center is a good guy and doesn't want to squish the Zerg Ling.
That StarCraft episode, I know what you're talking about.
Right. Did you see the Valentine's Day episode?
I did.
That drone, my heart melted. I don't say that much, but
I actually tweeted Huck back because Huck was the one who posted it. I saw him post it, and I was like, "So the one with the bigger minerals, the bigger diamond wins." I was like, "I guess that's why I'm still single." And he thought that was pretty funny. Put a favorite down on it.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Widow Mines. Try to connect with more links. You can't sit there forever. There's another Widow Mine.
Mutilus is going to force the command center to come back to the safety of the main.
There's got to be